Colossians, Colossians chapter 1, verse 9. For this cause we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you, and to desire that ye might be filled with the knowledge of his will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Akakudash, the Yahawashi, Yahawashi, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Aki on pushing the word of sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come and what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, starve, Egypt, the market of beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Hey, I'll brought this out. Lord, take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs they have taken upon. Man, Salakia. Right now the time is 4:23 a.m. in the morning, Thursday, August 1st, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. It is very spiritual, very, very spiritual. I was just watching a brother's video in Mississippi, probably like maybe 5-10 minutes ago, roughly, and he said something that led me to he says he read a verse. Let me see if it's the verse. He read a verse, and yeah, he read 1 John chapter 2, verse 17. And it reads, right? And the world passes away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of Yahawah, Yahawashi, abideth forever. And that's a spiritual thing. Because we know this body right here we're in now is not going to inherit the kingdom. We know there's a body up there. So that spirit that's within that body, is the spirit that's in me, in this flesh right here, it's a worldly spirit. It abides forever. We're just going through a process, a purification process. We are actually learning all the wicked things. We're learning it. We're seeing it. We're observing it. Going through it, and we know it. We are learning how to. We learn how to be judges, to discern, and to be quick in judgment, even on ourselves. But the scripture speaks about our righteousness as filthy rags, because we are filthy in this society too. But what cleanses us is Yahawashi's blood. He gives us access back to Yahawah. So right now we're just rolling in the spirit, and I wake up around this time all the time. Sometimes I run around the streets and try to get some shekels, make deliveries and such, and you get back right now exhausted. This flesh is weak, but the spirit, how'd that go? The flesh is weak. It's a verse that I can. It's just jumped in my mind, Salaki. I kind of don't know how it goes exactly, but the flesh is weak. Bible verse. Salaki. Trying to think why this go. It's a verse. The flesh is weak, Bible verse. Something like that. Salakia. I can't think of it. I know Yahawah. I think Yahawashi said it, if I remember. Oh yeah, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Okay, something like that. I think Yahawashi said that, and that's kind of because the spirit is willing. The spirit is willing to worship Yahawah Bashim Shah, but this flesh is weak, man, because it goes too much. It gets beats up, man. This flesh is terrible. You know? After learn for a while, I have an individual I work with. Yesterday was his B-day, right? And he's telling me, he said, "Oh, today's my birthday." I said, "Oh, wow." And he's at an age where he wants to just go to the spirit world, And I tell him, I said, "It ain't your time, buddy." He don't look destroyed. He goes to the gym, but he's of age. But he's willing to go. He want to go back and be with the Lord. That's how I know he's a Jake. There's certain things he says, but he's still hard-headed, should I say? Because he learned that I know the Bible, and he's amazed at that. And but even at his age, he's still durable, still able to motivate, in the valley of the shadow of death. So the flesh is weak, but but the spirit is willing. And I truly believe his spirit is strong and is holding that body together. It's like our spirit. Another verse, our spirit bear witness that we the children of Yahawashi. And we can see that individuals that we meet. I just met an individual the other day, right? And he looked like an Edomite, right? Like an Edomite. He was amongst other Edomites. And out of all their spirits, I was able to discern that, I don't know, it just came to mind, right? I discerned that he had a righteous spirit, right? He was very humble. He looked like an Edomite. You would look at him, and it would throw you off, right? So this is based on learning the scriptures, being taught by Yahawashi men, which is Great Millstone. This is why certain conversations come through the spirit. So I was getting my car checked, right? And the Edomite that was I was talking to, he was a damn Edomite. He was an Edomite. He wasn't Jake. He wasn't Yashala. So that was one, and then a few other ones I'm running into, and then the one that gets in my car to go take it in to get it checked. So I run up to the car, and I said, "Hey, did he tell you what I wanted done?" He said he wanted you to check whatever. I said, "All right." And then he was going to do it that way. He was going to do it a different way. I said, "No, I want you to lift it up off the wheels." He said, "Oh, okay." And he looked. I looked at him. I said, "Damn, this guy, like everybody else rubbed me wrong except him. Like, in a spiritual way. Like his spirit wasn't off. Like, so he gets inside, pulls it in, and lifts it up. He's talking, and he starts speaking. Then how his voice and everything, it was just like, what? I wouldn't expect to hear how he sounds. We're going to find out he was Sicilian. So I just guessed. I said, we talking. And then all of a sudden I was like, "Yo, you Italian?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "I knew it, man." I said, "Damn." I grew up around Italians too. So, well, where I'm from, they had a little town called Little Italy. They was out there. You know what I'm saying? So, so we yapping, chopping it up, whatever. And all of a sudden he said he's from Brooklyn. From where I'm at, that's 3 hours away. So it was just like amazing. I was like, damn, man. I was like, and my spirit bear witness with his spirit, like just based upon, chopping it up, these things, numbers, and because he's a mechanic, and I need a mechanic. He's like, y'all hook you up, man, and he likes the cars. He likes the cars that the car I got. You know what I mean? Whatever. It ain't no fancy car, but he work on those type of cars. So, my spirit bear witness with his spirit. It was just it's a discernment thing. So that's how I know it's a spiritual thing. It's not about the flesh. I was gonna read that, right? What I was gonna read. I said, let me hold this one. There's a verse in here I wanted to read. I don't know how Yahawashi said it. Okay, hold on 1 second. Scattered amongst the nations, Bible verse. This is something that we experience, okay? This is something we experience. Tons of verses in the old chapter says this. And James, chapter 1, verse 5, I think. Okay, that's accurate too. And let's see if this one right here. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 27. And the Lord Yahawashi shall scatter you amongst the nations, and ye shall be left in few in numbers amongst the heathens, whether the Lord Yahawashi lead you. So the Lord Yahawashi, he scattered us amongst the other nations. Okay? So that's accurate. So it's not like we how you say it? We literally went over there and whatever and migrated, and then we started looking like other nations. No, we got scattered. That was a part of our curse. To look like other nations is a curse. Now I'm telling you, even the Edomites, right? It might have been one or two Jakes, who knows? But they was acting really stupid towards me. I had to really like calm the situation down. Like, you gotta be able to snap back on them, like, make jokes with them, whatever. So, and I know how to, I know how to snap on you. So I just be like, whatever, And they got real quiet when I made my jokes on them. They said, oh, this ain't one. This is a comedian right here, But I made them look stupid. But that dude, they was trying to run down on him, like they was mad because I was talking to him. He was giving me pointers about the car, whatever. He had a humbling spirit. And he was like, yo, I'll work on your car, man. And he's hustling. He got like a few jobs. He's saying, yo, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. But he looked like an Edomite. You gotta look at him like, whoa, this is like a damn Yahawashi. But then when he opened his mouth, you be like, this is a damn Jake. The spirit, he got a strong spirit, man. I told him that. I said, yo, man, you got a strong spirit. And then he, like the other individual at my job, him too, he got a strong spirit. I truly believe the Lord put us here, and we're able to, since we learned this truth. I don't know, actually, I remember I didn't understand the routine back then. So now I understand it based upon the scriptures, how it was taught. But before then, I didn't understand. Before 2007, I didn't understand. If I didn't know the truth, I got caught up on how people look. Not knowing, not understanding. But being taught the scriptures and how Yahawashi said this verse, Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 27, and the Lord shall scatter you amongst the nations, and ye shall be left in few. He scattered us amongst the nations. So we was left. Now we was left in few. I mean, thrown amongst the nations, we was like just a few of us. But can you imagine what Yahawashi allowed within that prison? We was taken into captivity by the Babylonians. We was under the Syrians. We was under the Persians. We was under the Romans. And what was happening? We was making babies. We was still having sex. The men was still getting some of the Edomite women. Some of the Babylon, Egypt. Look at Joshua. Look at Joseph. He had one of the Egyptians woman. Ephraim and Manasseh. Okay? And ye shall be left in few in number amongst the heathens, whether the Lord shall lead you. And he led us there, right into captivity. We didn't want to obey. He put us in the hands of our enemies. So can't go around that. So I wanted to read another verse. Okay, this is a verse right here. Matthew chapter 26, verse 41. Pray and watch that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit is indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. I just wanted to read that because the flesh is so weak, man. And like I said, the brother, I truly believe he's a brother, man. Like, I truly believe this man's a brother, and he's an older fella, but he's ready to give up the spirit, but he doesn't look like he's ready to give up the spirit. I think it's like a reverse psychology. Like he just probably just something he's not how you say something he don't want to accept. But I think he got it. I think this world corrupts, man. This world is corrupt, bro. But he knows that this society is terrible. This is why he want to lead this society. But I told him, I said, Spirit of Yahawashi. I'd say the name to him now. We've been around each other for like 3 years now, roughly, maybe 4 or 4. I say the name to him because it was songs he was to listen to. He listened to them, and it says the name Yahawah in it. That's another thing that I know he's a man of Yahawashi. He's a Yashala. Because of the songs he listened to, and I only heard him based upon when he was listening to them, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. And when we have our conversations and he listens, we talk, and we talk about the scriptures most of the time, besides the other the damn job, but it'd be the scriptures, and his scriptures bear witness with the scriptures, that we're the children of Yahawashi, and I truly believe that. But in my mind, I'm like, I hope he ain't a 2/3. He still do 2/3. He's old, man. He don't do too much of 2/3 shit. But remember, the scripture says that those that are gonna come in at the last hour, and it's gonna be miracle. It's gonna be the ones that are gonna believe based upon the prophets, the miracles that the prophets do. And I always tell him, I said, the spirit is, and I named him. I gave him a Hebrew name. I gave him a Hebrew name because he did me a great favor. And the scripture says that give a prophet water, get a prophet reward. He knows the scriptures too. But in due time, I do believe Yahawashi is going to wake his ass up. He's going to hit him hard, baby. And he's going to remember all the things I said to him. And that's how it's going to be. The scripture says, it's going to quote it. Then you will know that the prophet has been amongst you. And they're going to know. And it's going to be it's a spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening is happening. And I truly believe that's what happened to me. And this is why I know how, right now, based upon how I'm conducting myself, I have this, how you say that? I separated myself, from like family members. You know, I don't go around banquets see, hang out with people I know in the world, family members and such. And I'm more focused on, being with the brothers. You got to work, working, and that takes most of your time. And then you come home, you go to sleep, and you meditate on the scriptures, and you read, get your leisure on, and you watch videos. Just stay in tune, watching, and be circumspect, because we know the signs of the times at hand. A lot of things is happening. That's why it's a spiritual thing. And Apostle Hall has been correct about this, that people in your family, people in the world, it will distract you from this truth. So it ain't about not loving them. It's about putting Yahawashi first. Paying attention to what he wants you to do. Case in point, Abraham. What he did, he had to leave his father and go follow the Lord, follow Yahawashi. So it's not something that's it's something that's not that's been done ongoing in the scriptures. So that's something to think about. All right. Let's go back real quick. I had seen something else. So yeah, so I was a man of the Lord is going to abide forever. And it's undeniable that Yahawashi Shah do it. And the brother said something else dynamic. He said that he picked the what he said. Oh man, he picked a special team of spirits, a starting lineup of spirits, and you can see that if you've been watching how much I've been watching, it is a special lineup. And let's go back to this real fast. If I can find this picture, stand by for a second. Hey, shalom. So when the brother said that, I thought about this picture, the starting lineup. That was the first Salakia. Follow. Salakia, I'm trying to think of this verse. Oh man. Wherever you go. Follow the Lamb. Follow the Lamb. The sheep hear my voice. That's another one. Follow the Lamb Bible verse. That's the verse, Salakia. I think it was Revelation 14, maybe. Maybe. That sounds like it. So, that's what's happening. We following suit. The starting lineup. Alright, Revelation chapter 14, verse 4. These are they which were not defiled with women. Other philosophies, just to let you know. For they were virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb, whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men. Okay, the starting lineup. Being the first fruit unto Yahawah and to the Lamb Yahawashi. So there go that starting lineup. And it looks real powerful. The first one is Yahawashi, and everybody else is the starting lineup, and they following suit. Okay? Very powerful stuff right here, man. So it is a spiritual thing. And I truly believe that on our walk to perfection, we're gonna run into individuals, man. We don't know what we're gonna, like musical chairs, you don't know where you're gonna land at. Our brother's eyes, you didn't know it to the end. That's what I'm looking at it as. And I do my work based upon enduring and believing, first and foremost, and having faith, right, in Yahawashi. And you can't deny the signs of the time. That's I just saw this verse. What is this? Oh, hold on. I read that, right? I just saw oh man, I just saw a verse. Oh boy. I just saw a verse. Man. Where was that verse at? Oh boy, that was a powerful freaking. That was a powerful verse. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Nigga said, this is one word right now. John chapter 7, verse 17. If any man will do his will, he shall know of the doctrine. Not doctrines. The doctrines. Yahawashi saying this. Whether it be of Yahawah or whether I speak of myself. And Yahawashi didn't come speaking of himself. He came speaking of Yahawah. There go the clue right there. That's what makes it. That's what distinguishes us from the rest. Because we're not coming from the apostles on down. We're not coming in our own doctrines. We're coming in the doctrine of Yahawashi. Okay. So that was that word right there. Had me. I read it. I was like, man, it's the spirit. Let's go up a verse. Few verses. I just should have said read the rest, right? Read up. Just get the understanding, right? Why that was said. All right. It says, John chapter 7, verse 14. Now about the mid of the feast, Yahawashi went up into the temple and taught the Jews. Marveled. And taught. And the Jews marveled, saying, how knoweth this man letter, having never learned? Yahawashi answered them and said, my doctrine is not mine, but his that sent me. So there you go. If any man will do this his will, he shall know of the doctrine, whether it be of Yahawah or whether I speak myself. So Yahawashi, if you read the rest, you get more logistics of it. You get more understanding of it. So there you go. So Yahawashi didn't speak of himself. He came to deliver a message to his hopeful elect. Dying mind, right? How did that verse go? It's another one. That's how you know it's a spiritual thing. I have given him thy word, Bible verse.
According to Bible, King James Version, and now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, the scriptures don't lie. Just gotta find that powerful one. Alright, maybe I'll do it this way. Alright. That was John 17. This is this is serious stuff, man. Hold on. I'm gonna find that real quick. Let's read right here. John chapter 17, verse 13. And now come I to thee, and these things I spake in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world hated them, because they are not of the world. That's that starting lineup. Even as I am not of the world. And that's the lineup, bro. That's the ones that's following suit of Yahawashi. I pray not that thou shouldst take them out of the world, but that thou shouldst keep them from the evil. Okay, so that's what Yahawashi. He said, if he endured, so he prayed that for us to keep us from the evil ways, the bad times that's coming, that starting lineup. And like I said, there's a lot of individuals that's dormant, right? If you can use that, right? That's not awakening yet, right? Let's go back real quick to the picture. Stand by. So lock here. So there's a spiritual awakening happening, and we are witnesses in real time. There's some waking up, and they're waking up to everlasting. They waking up to content because they have whatever they done wrong to Yahawashi, and those are waking up and they pushing forward for Yahawashi. Because there is, like the scripture says, there's spies amongst us. The righteous man is amongst us. So we got Ashasha amongst us. We got all the nations amongst us. We got 2/3. This is a serious movie, right? This is epic, man. I need one of those crowns, man. I don't know what else to call it. I need to endure to the end. And then this was a spiritual conversation / lesson, and it was just based upon what the brother said. It inspired me. The truth, the breath. It was inspirational, and then boom, it led to this video. So that's how it went down. It was a spiritual awakening. It was a spiritual connection. Boom, and I just said, the spirit guided me. You know. So the water Yahawashi for the apostles and the elders and the Akim that's out there doing the will of Yahawashi. So we hope and pray that we are part of this trade that Yahawashi sent up. You know how you know it is him saying it? Because the words are in red. And he's talking to us, the disciples that's in the world. So we are in this world. Okay? Let's read a little more of this. It says, and they, verse 7, John chapter 17, verse 16. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. So we got to start a lineup, man. We could potentially be those dudes, man, that we sent to. I told you, it's a lot going down right now that's sent into the world that needs to be awoken. Spiritual awakening is happening. That starting lineup is being brought to the forefront. Yahawashi starting lineup. Verse 19. And for their sake I sanctify myself, that they also might be sanctified through the truth. Alright? Boom. Here's, oh man, it's the spirit. Look at the next verse. It says, oh man, we're going to read, just look at, oh man, this is the spirit of Yahawashi led me to this. This is serious stuff, man. Oh man. It says, this is the point, right? I said this, right? I said the individual, he's going to, through the truth of Yahawashi, he's going to end up believing all the stuff I told him. Because I whisper these things to him, and he looks, he's just like, he says my name. The only things I say to him, and now he says it, but he says it, but you know when somebody know you accurate, he said, man, you got a glow around you. Tells me these things. He said, you a breath of fresh air. And I do believe that's the inspiration of Yahawashi Shah. It's not nothing. It's not me, because I'm weak in the flesh, man. I got elements, and I'm trying to the best of my ability to stay focused and humble myself to the spirit of Yahawashi Shah. But like I said, I truly believe this man is a Yashala. His spirit bear witness. Because he's in the scriptures, man. He's not Ashashua. You might have certain Ashashuas that's whatever they, Bible, they read the Bible, whatever, but they just know. They know that they deep down inside they know what the book is not theirs. And there's a lot of people coming out saying that they might be Jake too, because they believe that they believe in the truth of the scriptures. So there's a lot to it, and only the wheat and the tears is together. Yahawashi Shah is going to send the angels back, and they're going to separate it, as the scripture says. Okay, John chapter 17 verse 20. Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word. Bam. That they all may be one, as though the Father are in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us. See, that's us. That not me and like he's by himself. Us. So he's talking to Yahawah. Yahawashi is talking to Yahawah. That the world may believe that thou hast sent me, and he was sent, and we are sent. Man, it's about to go down, bro. I didn't expect that. That was the spirit. Spirit of Yahawashi Shah. So, so this doctrine is very spiritual, very powerful, and you gotta be able to be taught that you get the understanding. All right. And the Wadi Yahawashi Shah for that. For the Wadi Yahawashi Shah for the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and the Akim. That was just a quick one. The Spirit guided me in that one, so I'm gonna end it there. Very powerful stuff, man. And the spiritual awakening is happening. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahawashi Shah, by Hashem HaKadosh, the Wadi Yahawashi Shah, for giving us apostles and elders, a great millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.